Welcome back to NASCAR the Game Inside Line Custom Season for race 17 of 36. Today we will be at Chicagoland Speedway for the running of the Geico 400. Today in the Windy City, home of the Bulls, the Bears, Soldier Field, Michael Jordan, and more. This play once a year, usually in the summer. Chicago plays host to 43 fast engines. And speaking of which, fast drivers, here are the fast 10. Brad Keselowski won the pole. Matt Kenseth will start to his outside. Jimmy Johnson, Greg Biffle in row 2. Look for Biffle to be strong today. Kyle Busch, the Sonoma winner, will start 5th. Tony Stewart, still looking for his first win of the year. Carl Edwards, Dale Jr. had nice runs. Edwards had a nice run going until getting spun on the last lap at Sonoma. Dale Jr. had a good run. He ended up 2nd, I believe, last week. Marcus Ambrose looking for his first win. Jeff Gordon, the 2006 winner, will start today in 10th. Pace car is off. Brad Keselowski and Matt Kenseth will lead him down for the start at Chicagoland as we are underway. You can see one of the unique features about this track, that small kink in the backstretch that almost kind of acts as a turn, if you will, compared to other 1.5 mile racetracks that the Cup Series races on. That small kink could be the difference between between having a good line going into turn 3 and not having a good line going into turn 3. Brad Keselowski gets 5 bonus points today. Reminder, he is looking for his first win of the year. Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Busch are fighting for 2nd. Dylan Murway started 11th on the day. But maybe tried having a shot at Kyle Busch. Thought better of it. Murway battling with Kyle Busch for 3rd. He gets the spot. A little bit of contact with Johnson. So top 3 as it sits, Brad Keselowski, Jimmy Johnson, and Dylan Murway in the top 3. Dylan Murway trying to go to the outside of Johnson for a 2nd. Can he get the spot? He does. He's going to charge in on Keselowski there, neck and neck off 2. Keselowski has a spot by probably a couple tenths. Dylan has to side draft, maybe to try to get a little bit of a run. Keselowski hits the brakes, and around goes the 25. Caution is out. Hamlin in the air. Whoa, wow. Hamlin went flying. Over the top is somebody. So an early caution here at Chicagoland. Outside guess the outside lane didn't really come in as much as he thought it did. So, early caution here at Chicagoland. Everybody coming down pit road. As we took 4 laps for the first caution today. We got one car all the way out in the grass. On that restart. And a lot of cars damaged after that whole mess. Pace car is off, and we are back to racing. A sec. Here we go. And Dylan Murray going for a bit of a skid. Definitely not the way he wanted his start of his race to go. Turned off the front bumper of Jimmy Johnson. Now this. Jimmy Johnson leads this lap. He gets some points. Dylan Murray tried to pass Jimmy and Keselowski on the outside, but guess it didn't go very well. See Jeff Gordon and Josh Wise on the outside lane. And Dylan Murray coming to make up those spots. Bit of a hornet's nest there. Kind of surprised Kurt hadn't gotten moving yet. As Dylan Murray comes off the high side. Oh, trouble. Oh, hard into the wall. Goes Paul Menard. And the second caution is out this afternoon. Hassel gets into Menard. Oh, that is a hard hit by Menard. Dylan Murray had a heck of a drift. I'll say this, Dylan Murray had quite the drift on that after that yellow. Already quite a few hard hits. Look at the damage on that 27. We're not even on lap 12. Menard and Castle clipped came across the track and clipped Dylan Murray. As we're already have a couple cars that are really torn up, to put it lightly. Sam Hornish is the leader. Jimmy Johnson pitted under that caution. So he will restart today in 15th. Got cars in the wall. 3, 4, almost 5 wide for a moment. Dylan Murray going under Quapple for 29th. And around goes Newman into the wall. Third yellow. Wow. 3 cautions have come out today. And we've already had 3 cautions, and we've had some pretty hard hits in all of them. By the way, this is only lap 15. And we've already had 3 cautions. And we're almost had 4 there with Truex. Truex clips the wall. He's in third so far. Juan Montoya and Jimmy Johnson are out front. Dillon charges it in, puts the throttle right down, and right out front goes the 25. Lap down. Bill Murray leads another lap. Hopefully now we can get some racing in after a bit of a rough start to the day. Three caution flags, and they've all been for hard crashes. Dylan Murray seems to be pulling away by about a little over half a second, but not by much. Over the 48. Jimmy Johnson has not won at Chicagoland. It is one of the races that he has not, the tracks that we go on that he has not won at, along with Watkins Glen. And Kentucky, which we go to Kentucky next Thursday night, by the way. Yeah, next week, 2 primetime races, folks. Monday night will be the Coke 0400 at 9 Eastern. And Thursday night, we will have the Quaker State 400 at Kentucky. Both of those races will start at 9 o'clock Eastern. Bill Murray coming down pit road for green flag stops. Couple hard accidents there. 3 cautions, 3 hard crashes today. Honestly, Dylan probably needs that time to repair that 25 car. Because that thing is junk. as Dylan Murway comes back out onto the racetrack. And after Juan Pablo Montoya and Dylan Murway began their round of green flag stops, look who's up front. The floodgates have suddenly opened. Jimmy Johnson still is the early leader in this first stage of today's race. Several more. Oh, we got spin, turn 4. Yeah, couple cars. Looks like we can tell one of them is a yellow car spinning to the inside. That is Marcus Ambrose. And the caution comes out. He got going. Oh, Edwards cleans him out. Carl Edwards cleans the 9 car out on under yellow. Everybody came down pit road, and 7 cars take the wave around. Austin Dillon, by the way, decided to stay out. And caution. Got a car on the wall in 2. It looks like Jeff Burton gets turned into the wall. He drove Jeff Burton, Kurt Busch, and Jeff Gordon all got together. So that was definitely an interesting turn of events. Green flag back into the air. Jimmy Johnson back on point. Don't have to ask Dylan that. He just passed 8 cars on the outside lane, and he's going for more. Have to dive in on Robbie Gordon for a spot. Kyle Busch on the bottom. Maybe trying to see if there's a hole he can get in. Nope. Staying up in line. Dylan Murway, he's going anywhere where there's racetrack, basically. 3 wide. Mears drops out. Dylan gets a couple spots. And then some. Gets under McMurray, Kane, probably the 43 of Amarola here. If he can go for it, he can probably get Austin Dillon and Trevor Bayne in this next corner. Or not. Dylan Murway is just, he's using whatever track that is there. Because he has basically bull rushed his way through the field. Dylan Murway, after some of the crashing he's been through today, he has made his way up to 4th. Somehow, out of some of these crashes, we have not had a car retire from the race. Dylan Murway crosses under Sam Hornish. Could he get the 48 of Johnson here? Brad Keselowski and Sam Hornish fight for 3rd. Dylan Murway is going to fly right by the 48 of Jimmy Johnson and take the lead. This is the same car he won the Lincoln Welders 300 in. Johnson gets into the wall. Bit of a big scramble there. Here comes Keselowski, the pole sitter. Everything seems to settle out. Keselowski takes the lead. There's Sam Hornish in fourth, trying to look for maybe a gap on the 25. Dylan Murray crosses under Johnson. That's Keselowski. Takes the lead. Big moment there. Murray and Keselowski through the grass. Can Dylan save it? They both save it, actually. Keselowski is still in the grass. Gets back going. And it looks like we're going to be beginning the next round of green flag stops. And McMurray, can he save it? No, he's into the wall. Caution's out. Everybody's going to have to come down pit road this time.
Looks like you're running on empty. Let's fill her up retardly. Nothing. 4 tires here. Okay, let's do this. Yeah.
And here's Dylan Murray from down pit road for the pit stop.
Let's go to work, boys. Here we go.
We got a car turned around at the exit of pit lane. That's Stewart. So Robbie Gordon is the only car that did not pit.
Awesome job, guys. Great teamwork.
Tony Stewart was the car that got turned around coming out of pit lane. Back to green. Dylan Murray doing the same, charging on the outside. Trying to force his way into this hole. Robbie Gordon comes in front of Reagan to take the spot. And Mears, a little bit of contact. He saves it. Robbie Gordon obviously losing the lead to Jimmy Johnson because he stayed out. And big moment. Good save there. Jimmy Johnson escapes with the lead. And he looks to go and run and hide like he usually has today. And around goes Boyer through the grass. And does he... Saves it. There's more wrecking. Got a car around. That's Nemechek, Josh Wise, and plenty more. Someone flipped. That's Keselowski in the air. it was Boyer that was in the grass. Somehow, Murway lands in front of Nemechek. Wise gets hit into the wall. Keselowski hits a lip in the track. Now there's no place for any of these guys to go.
The safety crews are clear of the track.
Anyway, the
Hey, do what you do, buddy. Got one of the fastest cars here today. We can do this.
somehow we haven't had any cars DNF from some of these wrecks. There's 13 laps to go in what's been a fairly fast race.
Car outside at your door. Really good right here.
As Jimmy Johnson is your leader.
Got a car low. 3 wide, 2 low.
Murway trying to get as much time as he can on the outside. They're 3 wide, 2 back for a couple rows. Or sorry, 2 wide. And Casey Kane is going to go around. And everybody coming in to spin. Another wreck. It's Truex. Everybody slides in like it's a dirt track.
Clean up truck. I'm gonna need you to go out.
Good thing is the wrecks are starting to get a little softer. Half of this race has been under caution. By the way, green flag is back into the air. Jimmy Johnson has dominated this entire race, leading all but maybe a handful of laps. Dylan Murray is going to get he's going to get an excellent restart right up to 5th and cross into the inside of Austin Dillon to take 3rd. Dillon's going to try a draft behind Biffle to save some fuel. Going to keep it close with Biffle. 8 to go. Sorry, 9 to go. It'll be 8 at the line. Johnson, Biffle, 1-2. Dylan Murray trying to look for an out to get by. Dylan looks under the inside of Biffle. Can he take 2nd? He might get the lead from Johnson here. Biffle ducks under the middle, 3 wide. They're leaning on each other. Dylan has the lead, slides up, and there's a crash. Edwards, hard. Oh, my goodness.
I've got a clean up truck and a vacuum truck out on the racetrack cleaning it up.
So, by the way, 6 laps of racing to go. A lot of big names are up inside this top 10. Or some rather interesting names as well. Hey, Danica, I'm pushing me, hon? Yeah, 10-4, do what I can. 6 to go. Danica Patrick and Trevor Bayne could have a shot at winning this race. Oh, someone hit the brakes. Here comes Harvick charging in. Harvick almost spun the car in 3. There's several cars peeling pit lane. Will we make it? Will everybody get on cleanly? So it is Dylan Murway and Kevin Harvick that escape with 2 to go. Or sorry, 5 to go. 6. Shit, I can't count. 5 to go. Kevin Harvick, with a car that looks like it's been to Martinsville, is about to fight with Dylan Murway for the win. Keep in mind, Casey Mears is back here, back in third. If we get a caution, he could be a big part in this. 4 to go. Dylan Murway, he's all over the back bumper of Harvick. And here comes the talk of fuel. That could be an issue here. Can they make it 3 more laps? Look at this. Dylan Murway is drafting. I think he's waiting. He's drafting behind Kevin Harvick. Who won the first 2 races ever at Chicagoland, similar to how Jeff Gordon won the first 2 races at Kansas. 3 laps left. Get to the line. There will be 2 to go. He's using the draft. Dylan's going to have to, could he go for it? Or will he have to worry about fuel? Mears is 8 seconds back. Those 2 wreck. There could be a yellow. Coming out of turn 4, they will see the white flag in hand. One more time around Chicagoland. Half a lap. Harvick with the lead. Dylan's going to have to send it. Will Harvick get? What will Harvick do? Dylan charges. Oh, he's out. Off of 4. Kevin Harvick is going to win here at Chicagoland for his 3rd win of the year. Dylan Murway coasts across to finish 2nd. So Kevin Harvick is going to win today at Chicagoland. Dylan Murway creeps across the line to finish 2nd. So you can add Kevin Harvick to the name of repeat winners. He gets his 3rd win. Passes Dylan Murway. Jimmy Johnson with a good run in 8th. Josh Wise, Ricky Stenhouse with good runs today. Kyle Busch, 29th. Wow, a lot of big names finishing back here. Tony Stewart, Jeff Gordon. They're slowly getting in that they need to win, and they can't keep having these bad finishes. Clint Boyer as well. Same with Jeff Burton. He realistically has not won since 2008. Matt Kenseth, after hitting Dylan Murway head-on in the first caution, ends up 7th. So, Monday night, we'll see you at Daytona. 9 Eastern, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific.